so glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. Onto the field comes Davis Warren. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Looking to pass, it's Warren. Makes the grab, it's off. Breaks into the open. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside, it's Ford. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Catches it at the 30. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So SMU's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. He's got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Fires to the big fella. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Looking for the score. Trying to find the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Off play action. He's got the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Unloads it left. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Shaw. Turns it on in midfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Stanford looking to convert this 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Makes one man miss. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Cardinal! Great job by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Finding open areas. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's Jennings. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in at the 40. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. The run inside. It's Ford. Maybe some room here. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. In the red area, it's Ford. Got enough space. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the point after is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Taken in by Smith on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Got his man to the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating.
Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he puts through the extra point. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. As productive as these 2 offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Warren. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the counter. Runs through the tackle. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. To the air, it's Jennings. Makes a catch. Open space at the 25. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps.
Touchdown, Mustangs. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. Back to pass. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Pressure coming. Still looking for a man. Crutton got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Warren. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks into the open on the left.
And that's a great job by the defender that time, locating the ball on the ground and hopping on it for a fumble recovery. And guys, that's the 2nd straight game this guy has had a fumble recovery. Had one their last time out, and he's got another one here.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to the end zone. Falls in complete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
And this could be really huge for this defense, man. You got put in a horrible spot. You can complain, you can whine, if you want to. It ain't going to help nothing. Like, they do a great job being ready for the pass on 1st down. Now, 2nd down and goal. They've got to bow their necks. They've got to find a way to continue to be physical and make some plays here.
Caught on the left sideline. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now.
Turning it on. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cardinal! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the right. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Spits it out to the back. Got a man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 4 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Stanford set to boot it deep to start this second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Catching up with the Mustangs head coach at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Mustangs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. They're working that left side. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get in an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the away team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy. guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Gets the back moving. He's going for the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. On target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mustangs are flying down the field. Back to pass, it's Jennings. With the catch, it's Cooper. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the returner goes down. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Dropping back, it's Warren. That's caught. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Ford. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Jennings. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Mustangs. That might be the proverbial 4th quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly